Yeah, the big thing right now is, we're in the final 2 weeks of the regular season, and the push we got to make, and getting better along the way, and trying to find wins along the way. It's a challenge. I mean, every team's right now in this league's got something to play for, and so we're got a tough stretch. Texas A&M they've lost 2 games in a row. Extremely good team, best offensive rebounding team in the country. But I like the fact we got a win last game. I thought we've been playing good basketball, but just had to be validated with a win. I thought was important, and we've got to find some more along the way.
Looks like Jason got banged up. Same with Tyler. How are they doing?
Yeah, Tyler's okay. Jason, it's one of those things. It's a nagging thing that can kind of bother him a little bit. So he's had a good job in treatment, and we'll see how he does today in practice.
Going into A&M, obviously you mentioned the rebounding. You guys have rebounded well before, but that's kind of their MO. Offensive rebounding. What's the key in that one?
Yeah, Texas A&M is as good as you're ever going to see. I mean, they were last year and the year before that, and they just kind of made a staple of their program. They got the guards out there with Phillips and Taylor who are going to shoot a lot of the shots, and those other guys are crashing extremely hard. And so it's not just a technique thing. It's actually going to be a physicality thing where we got to make sure that we're holding them off. Can't get thrown to the ground. Can't get pushed under the rim. You got to stand your ground.
Feels like Tyler has started to play a lot more consistently and really a big performer in a lot of the home games.
Tyler Nickel,
yeah. Okay. Tyler Nickel just shooting the ball, but doing a little bit more. He had the big drive where he drew the foul. How do you think his game has grown this season and just doing other things other than just shooting?
Yeah, I think the good thing for Tyler Nickel is, he's somebody who has to get comfortable in the way we play, and his team needs to get comfortable around him. And so I think you kind of seen those things happen throughout the year where I'm figuring out better ways to use them. The guys who he's playing with on the team are figuring out better ways. But, his big shots have been a lot this year, and the biggest play he made the other night was probably a drive, and then knocked those free throws down.
Going on the road this week to Texas A&M, what's the key to kind of getting a different result than what's happened your last several road games?
Yeah, I think a big thing for us is get to the last 4 minutes. And when it was 4 minutes to go in the game, try to make it a game where it's anyone's game. We've had, good basketball and good segments, and we've done. The only time we've done it here recently was Tennessee, and we easily could have won the Tennessee game on the road. But the other ones, we had a bad segment there with 10 or 12 minutes to go. We couldn't quite get it down. So us being able to do that, be the last 4 minutes, is crucial for us.
Chemistry-wise, you're deep in the season now. Do you feel like you guys are at a point where you're comfortable, the guys are comfortable playing with each other, you're comfortable coaching them, and maybe you don't ever get to that point, right? But I mean, late in the season now, do you feel like you're kind of at a point like that?
Yeah, I don't think as a coach you ever use the word comfortable. I think it's impossible. But at the same time, I think trust is a bigger thing, and us kind of trusting, what we're going to do and try to handle situations and who can handle those situations. And that actually keeps adding on. But the more evidence you get, the more experiences you get, the better you get.
Do you think teams have learned what Jalen Carey can do a little bit and kind of guarding him a little bit more? It felt like it's gotten a little bit harder maybe for him, but he's still producing. But do you think teams have kind of figured out what he's about?
Well, I think the key with him is activity. And when he's so strong and physical that when he plays really hard, good things happen for him. And on the offensive end, he brings a presence for us, rebounding. So it's a mentality thing. I don't think they can take him out. I think it's him just playing exceptionally hard, and I think things will happen for him.
Anything else?
Good.
All right.
Thank you.